Welcome to Gratitude, Appreciation, and Optimism. These are some journaling practices that will enhance your body-mind wellness. Now, first, we need to look at the fact that we have a default brain function that if we let it, will steal our joy and well-being. It governs survival, it's a matter of safety, it has an automatic kind of scanning. You've probably noticed how your mind goes from problem to problem and task to task just automatically. And so this default problem-solving focus kind of keeps us caught in a loop that consumes almost all of your thought processes. So this instinctive, unconscious process is, am I safe? What is the threat? How do I make sure I'm safe? And then this problem-solving task orientation follows. The job never gets done, and I think this is why so many of us are not as happy as we want to be. Too many of us are too serious, too worried, too stressed out, too cynical, too anxious, depressed, and angry, and physically ill. It's one of the results that can come from this. So the default mental process is to scan the past for what happened that hurt, scared, or threatened me the most. Look at the present for what's going on right now that might create more of the same, and then what do I need to think about, worry about, expect from the future that could cause more of that same kind of pain. Well, as you can see, if we let this run automatically, we're not going to be that happy, and it can interfere with our health. So we want a new default mechanism. You're going to scan your past to look at what you're grateful for. Scan your present for what you appreciate, and look at your future for what you can look forward to. So gratitude, for example, is a matter of scanning all of your past experiences, because it's really a way of tapping the gold mine of your past experience, a kind of a positive personal inventory of yourself and your life. When you appreciate and are grateful for something, it raises the value of that for you and increases your sense of worthiness, lowers your stress, and increases your overall wellness, because when you're grateful for who you are and what you've done and what's happened in your past, you're more likely to take care of yourself. You can even be grateful for difficulties. Dr. Robert Emmons, who wrote a book called Thanks, How the Science of Gratitude Can Make You Happier, found that grateful people express more positive emotions, experience more life satisfaction, vitality, optimism, lower levels of stress and depression. And he found that keeping a gratitude journal for just 3 weeks led to better sleep quality and duration, more energy, and more time exercising. Anybody interested in those 3 benefits? Well, there it is, right there with your gratitude journal. Now for appreciation, which is into the present, looking for all that is pleasing and good about right now. When you go into a mode of appreciation, you're generating positive emotion, adding to your brain function, your well-being, you're adding a sense of value, and increases the likelihood of you will invest more time and energy into taking care of yourself. It connects you with who you really are, because you are naturally an appreciator. It lowers your stress and increases your heart health. Now look at this chart. This shows what the human heart does when it's in a mode of frustration and what it does when it's in a mode of appreciation. You can see that our heart likes to appreciate much more than it likes to be frustrated. So ask yourself, what signals are you sending? This is another chart from Heart Math Institute that did the previous chart, and they show that there's actually an electromagnetic field generating from the human heart. So you might ask yourself, what signals are you sending out to others and to your own body? Now when it comes to optimism, remember we're doing past, present, and future. Optimism about the future. Looking forward to good things happening, expected and unexpected. In a 15-year study associated with Harvard University, it was found that people who are optimistic have superior health, greater achievement, more persistence, better emotional health, increased longevity, and less stress. The way they explain things is, an optimist explains good things as, the verification of his theory that good things are going to happen. The pessimist explains, he's right when the bad things happen. So the pessimist collects the negative and rejects the positive. The optimist benefits from both good and not so good experiences. So the value of trust, faith, and optimism is that there's less illness, faster recovery, more general positive attitude, more confidence in your health, more tendency towards positive, constructive action. So let's get to the journaling part. This is how you retrain your brain to focus on what's good and right and working. You want to ideally do this in the morning because that kind of sets the tone for your day. You want a private, pleasant environment. You need a journal, maybe music. You don't have to have music, but sometimes that's helpful for setting the mood, and possibly some inspirational reading. You want to be comfortable in this environment. You want to be good to your body during that time. And the reading that can lift your spirits and soothe your mind is helpful for facilitating your journaling process. So in the gratitude journal, think about first your physical body, everything that's working. Focus on what's really, really feeling good in your body, and then go to your mind and just be grateful for all that your mind has helped you to accomplish in your life. And again, your focus is on what you're grateful for. Try to stay away from any kind of negative thought. And then your successes, personal and professional, your professions, your possessions, any things that you've enjoyed and appreciated in your life, and your relationships, mentors, loved ones, people that have loved you unconditionally. Your adventures and your pleasures, all of the fun times and the exciting times you've had. Write about this, because that is going to help you with everything you're trying to accomplish. Helps you establish this default mechanism, the new default we're talking about. When it comes to the appreciation journaling, you do a kind of start with a head-to-toe appreciation, where you appreciate everything that's working in your body, everything that's functioning normally and not causing you any problems. Take a long time to do this, because it's a whole lot of your body that's working great and has never caused you any problems. Take a look at your immediate environment. See if there's any art or beauty around you that you want to express your appreciation for. Any current pleasures and joys in your life, your possessions, your home, your favorite things, your occupation. If you've got a job, you know, there are a lot of people who would like to swap places with you because they need a job. So be appreciative of that. And your loved ones, your friends, and your family. Also, with optimism, write about what you fully expect and also what you want, because this is where you're kind of paving the way for your future. So write about what you look forward to as if you knew for certain that it was going to happen, something that you want, but you're not fully expecting it. But write about it as if you fully expected it. See it, feel it, and imagine it as if you knew for certain it was going to happen. Think of how your life will be different when you're there, and then also what you want for others. So in summary, good finding, this good finding journaling process is a matter of being aware that you're always finding something to focus on. Good finding is a matter of focusing on what you're grateful for, what you appreciate, and what you're looking forward to. Gratitude, appreciation, and optimism. Because finding the good will help the good to find you.